It's great to work for an organization that is mired and has such a sense of purpose. We look to serve our member owners by providing safe, reliable, and environmentally friendly power at the lowest possible rate.
Electric cooperatives like CIPCO are one of the best kept secrets of the utility industry. A lot of people we talk to at career fairs, students out of school, don't understand what a cooperative is. And basically what a cooperative is a company that's owned by the members it serves. So the people we sell electricity to, they're the ones that own us. As opposed to investor-owned utilities where they're owned by shareholders.
Our business model as a cooperative, non-for-profit, sets us apart. We can make decisions that are not just based purely on profit motives, like an investor-owned utility can do, but since we're non-for-profit, we can look for the best long-term outlook for our member owners, and that's really special. I believe CIPCO is an industry leader, and one example of this is our diverse generation fleet. For example, in addition to nuclear, CIPCO has invested in wind, landfill, and now solar generation resources that emit no carbon. As of now, the majority of our power, more than 60%, comes from carbon-free resources, and that's something we're very proud of.
CIPCO places a high value on its employees and promotes a work-life balance. And what work-life balance means is employees come to work in the morning, ready to work. They work hard during normal business hours, and then at the end of the day, they're able to go home and they have time for whatever it is that they like to do in life, and then they come back refreshed and ready to go the next day.
One of the biggest things that I was looking for, when I came to CIPCO was that work-life balance. Being someone that came, from a larger organization and working, between 60 and 70 hours a week, with CIPCO, they really value, family time and, being able to be home at a reasonable time. So you really do see that work-life balance that, you're wanting to have.
Some companies burn and churn through employees, and they work you hard, work long hours until you're sick of it and you quit and they hire somebody else. At CIPCO, jobs can take several years to learn, and the departments are small, and so when somebody quits, it's quite painful. Not only did you lose the person that quit, but somebody has to train the next person. And so the solution to that is the work-life balance, and that leads to longer careers, less turnover, less training, and it's good for CIPCO in the long run.
CIPCO is a really fun place to work. They provide us plenty of opportunity to mingle amongst coworkers and also our families. We have a very fun summer baseball game, various potlucks, volunteer opportunities, and then Live Healthy Iowa challenges are always fun.
CIPCO understands that balance is important and encourages each employee to find a way to meet each individual needs to make sure that a proper work-life balance is maintained.
We are fortunate here at CIPCO to have an outstanding work environment in our Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Creston, and Wilton offices. Our facilities are state-of-the-art and full of technology.
CIPCO has an extraordinary space that they've recently redone. It's provided some awesome opportunities to collaborate and, just really expand my own personal creativity.
There are many attributes of CIPCO that make it an attractive place to work. One of those is we operate as a flat organization. Certainly there are hierarchies and organizational structure. However, employees' decisions and views and standpoints are considered and sought out and really drive the significant decisions of the cooperative. Everyone's contributions are meaningful and significant. With 4 generations in our workforce, there is certainly diversity in work styles. However, each employee's contributions are respected and valued in our organization.
At CIPCO, you have access to all departments, which I think is unique for the size of our company. It includes across departments and also the leadership team. I actually have access directly to the board and feel very comfortable with those interactions. It's very unique for the size of our company.
CIPCO also has an open door policy, You can virtually talk to anybody in the company, stop by their office, and they'll stop what they're doing. They'll take the time to talk to you. And they understand that by doing that, they make the team stronger. And that makes for a nice work environment. The leadership team at CIPCO has worked very hard to create a one CIPCO mindset among employees. And the one CIPCO mindset is a simple idea that basically means we're all on the same team, no matter which department you work for. We're all working on one team. It truly is one CIPCO.
I find CIPCO to be a very collaborative environment. The people are great to work with. There's always someone that you can find to answer a question or help brainstorm ideas to come up with a great result in the end.
I think all of this inclusive, from the aspect of the staff that takes care of and working on the safety, the staff that takes care of the contracts and the negotiations that we do because we're diversified in so many different areas, the crews that we have that are out doing the manual work on the lines and in the substations, keeping those things. I think there's a lot of pride.
CIPCO is a great place to work because of its employees. If you take a cross-section of the staff at CIPCO, you'll find some common threads. First, most everybody's curious. They always want to know how things work. They're also positive. There's a lot of positive attitudes at CIPCO, and people are life learners.
One of the things that, has always touched me is our CEO, Dennis Murdoch, will actually walk by every single day and wave at every single person in their offices saying good morning, which, you don't see at bigger companies. So just, that genuine feel, that you're appreciated is, hugely important. And there are so many elements that go into making CIPCO such a great company to work for.
I am fortunate to be able to work with many talented people that are focused on providing a reliable source of electricity at a good value and in a safe manner. Working with good people is critical in putting out a good product, but it also makes going to work much more enjoyable.
It's really rewarding to, be able to provide them an affordable solution that fits their needs, and to be able to, help them grow their business and make sure that they're able to keep the lights on for their members. It actually brings me a lot of joy to feel like I'm making a difference at such a young age. And, being here at CIPCO has really changed my perspective on work.
Working at CIPCO is very rewarding. Any job in the electric industry is rewarding because people need electricity almost as much as they need air and water. In the electric industry, providing a product that people need to survive is a very rewarding profession.
When I go home at night, I feel some of that pride of CIPCO, saying that I'm an employee of CIPCO, helping to provide clean, reliable power to consumers throughout the state of Iowa, from almost the Missouri to the Mississippi. And I just have a lot of pride when I go home at night to feel that I'm a part of that organization.
There are significant opportunities here at CIPCO to learn, grow, and really shape the future of our organization.
I've worked for a lot larger companies than CIPCO, and I will tell you that I have been provided the most professional growth opportunities at CIPCO than in any of the other companies that I've worked for. They really helped me ignite my passion, which is economic development and growth strategies for CIPCO and our member systems.
So working at CIPCO over the last 10 months has, really provided some opportunities that I don't think I would have gotten at other companies. CIPCO really puts forward that their employees get, training or experience in different areas. And being a smaller company has actually given me the opportunity to do some things that I never imagined at such a young age. Being 23 and doing some of the things I've been able to do over the last 10 months have been, hugely rewarding and, definitely, just satisfying to me to be able to know that, CIPCO cares about growing my career, along with, making sure that I'm engaged in my job and, and moving forward. You really feel like there's this cohesiveness, in CIPCO, that everyone is honestly working towards this common goal of, making sure that our member systems are moving forward and that the industry is moving in the right direction.
CIPCO is a great size company to work for. You don't get pigeonholed into a specific area, but are able to work in a multitude of areas, and there are always opportunities available.
I like working at CIPCO because of the variety of work. The utility industry is full of change, and CIPCO is nimble enough that when we see a better way to do something, we can act more quickly. If you show an interest in taking on a new challenge or learning a new skill set, you will be given the opportunity. Example of that is our projects in solar and wind generation. We have learned a lot about these growing technologies and how they can complement our generation portfolio. CIPCO is in a great position where staff is able to interact more often with customers and with our utility partners. We're able to see our projects through to completion, and that gives us a sense of accomplishment and a sense of ownership and pride. People are actually able to contribute ideas and see them put into action.
CIPCO is strong today and well positioned to take advantage of new opportunities that will arise in the future and remain an industry leader. With the ever-changing and evolving energy landscape that we operate in, we will need talented individuals that are committed, self-driven, and big thinkers to ensure that CIPCO is just as successful in the future as it has been in the past.